Well, as you know, this year came to an abrupt halt for us here at THS and across the country. But there are still students doing incredible things. We're going to talk to Emaline Morris. She is a junior here at THS, and she made a 36 on her ACT. Now, for those of you that aren't aware, a 36 is like the top of the top, the highest you can get, and she did that as a junior. She's one to watch, so let's talk with her. Emaline, you made a 36 on the ACT. Like, what even is that? How did you feel when you found out?
Well, I was sitting at my table and I was doing AP exam work because every morning I get up really early and we just work for hours on it. So I got a text from my dad actually because I didn't even know that the scores were out. And he was like, "Hey, ACT score?" And I was like, they're out. So I looked through and I felt really good after the test. So I was like, maybe it could be good. And I looked through and I saw that composite 36 score and I flipped out a little bit, and Mom was sitting across the table from me, so I gave the phone to her. I didn't even say anything. Like, I just couldn't speak. It was really shocking, honestly. I was very surprised.
I can imagine that would be quite a shock, and I can imagine your parents probably having some very joyful reactions as well. So tell me, you are a junior. You're not even a senior yet, and you've already hit the highest level possible. Tell me a little bit about the prep that you did to prepare for the ACT. Is it the first time you had taken it?
No.
Okay, tell me how many times you've taken it and then some prep work.
I took it one time in 7th grade with the Duke TIP program and 3 times in high school. Once the summer for my freshman year, summer for my sophomore year, and then with the state as a junior. The first time I took it, I knew that I wouldn't have all of the math that I needed because you have to take some things in pre-cal and trig in order to do well. So I did some extra math prep. I got this huge ACT book and I went through the whole math section. I tabbed everything and I did a bunch of practice problems and I took notes and everything. I still didn't do very well, but it was better. And then after that, when I took it for the second time in high school, I did an online ACT prep thing because you can pay about $50 and they'll give you like 2 whole practice tests, and it was pretty helpful because it would tell you how things are wrong sometimes, and so you can be like, oh, okay, that's why I got that wrong. And I mostly focused on math because that was still my weak point at that point. And then for this recent one, I had done a lot of prep work in classes. I think that was the main difference because we always do, especially in English and math, we do a lot of different prep work on different reading passages and different questions. Like my sophomore year in math, we would start every single day with a bow ringer that was different ACT questions. So we went through multiple full ACT math tests, and I think that helped me a lot for this one.
And you were in that setting of taking this test in a classroom, not necessarily on a computer or at your table and a workbook.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that helped quite a bit.
Yes.
Well, obviously the world is at your fingertips right now, basically. Like you are accomplishing a lot. You're on the dance team here. Your mom is a teacher here at the high school. She teaches English, and I know that you guys have a ton going on. What is next for you? What are your plans? You said you're a planner. So tell me what your plans are.
Well, my dream is to go to Harvard. I have always wanted to go there ever since I was a little kid, and I've always been fascinated with things like cancer and medicine. So my dream is to go there and study something in biochem or biology. So that's what I really want to do. I really want to research along with the Harvard specialists and their professors. That's just always been my dream.
Well, Emaline, I cannot wait to see what is in store for you. I know it's going to be amazing. Thank you for sharing a little bit with us, and we will just follow along with your journey.
Thank you.